Cooper.
Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Joey Meneses leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
About to get started here, and today's starter, Mackenzie Gore. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Luis Arias stands in now and watches strike one. The wind to kick the pitch. And that one pulled foul. And here it comes. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Got him. One gone here.
Oh, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. That's a laser base hit. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now, 5th in home runs in the National League right now. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Good eye right there. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the...
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there, and forget it. It's out of here. That was a moonshot. His 28th home run of the season. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Base is empty, 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
The right fielder, Mookie.
Now it's Mookie Betts. And that's in there for strike 1. Now fly ball to right center. Meneses should have this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Victor Robles at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that one almost got him.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Misses inside. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a cold strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Here's Dickerson now. First offering, and it just misses. Luzardo, a former All-Star. He throws a curveball, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. The 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. They say it went. Kicks and fires. And that's a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Robles gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And down on strikes. And there's 1 away.
Batting third,
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Homered last night, added another hit as well. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1. Snap throw to first. Robles dives back in. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. The pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Upstairs. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Three-two. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that should be extra bases. Robles headed for the plate. He will score, and they trail by 1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. 2 for 7 in the series so far. 0-1. And now the lefty to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Here's Lane Thomas. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center field. Chisholm settles underneath it. And the inning is over. 1 for the Nationals on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Gore back to work. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Called strike right there.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Ball to strike. Fought off foul. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Next pitch inside, 2-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Robles ranging back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's in there.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And he deals. Popped up. Candelario settles under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting in, the left fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Looked like it was a little bit up. That's off the mark. 2-0. 2 outs. Liner to second. It picked on the hop. The throw. And that will end the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now Chad Pinder. And the pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Liner, base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Swing and a miss. 1-1. In the air, right field. And there's one down. And now it's Michael Chavis. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Kicks and deals. Betts is on the move, and it's caught. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jeter.
Jeter downs to the plate here. First offering misses the mark. And that's outside. Pinder off of first with 2 away. The 2-0 is in for a strike. The pitch. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Victor Robles up next for Washington. And the pitch. He goes down looking. So 1 left for Washington, and our score remains 2-1. Back in Washington, D.C. New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, Nick Fortes. Gore back to work. There's the strike. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Arise. Batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And ball 1. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One down, base is empty. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, right now he's thinking, man, I wish that would have been an off-speed pitch, but instead a fastball, and you can tell that hurts a little bit.
And first offering is fouled off. With 22 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The 0-2. Good eye right there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1. And downstairs.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a 1-1. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Candelario under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Back here in Nationals Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Victor Robles. The pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Corey Dickerson. First pitch, and he just misses. And here it comes.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
At the belt and fires. Popped up left side. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Joey Meneses, doubled in his first AB. Now snap throw to first. Robles back in standing. Another throw over. And he's back again. And there's a ball. That's in there. That's strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Robles stands at first with 1 out. That one ripped. And that ball is gone. He leaves the yard to right, and that gives him a lead. It's 3-2.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Ruiz, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. To the right side, a rise. The throw to first, and that's an out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Up now for Washington, Lane Thomas. Thomas hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Strike 2.
You know, Bill, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
A rise onto first. That's the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. On to the 4th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Garrett Cooper. The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Here comes the 0-1. That's a strike.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Just misses with that one.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
In the dirt. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's Mookie to hit. He's 0 for 1. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And the slider catches the zone.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
And the 0-2. And that one a little bit high. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He flied out to the warning track at his first trip. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The wind and the pitch. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Robles under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail it 3-2. Ready to go. Bottom four. Chad Pinder now.
The second baseman.
The wind of the pitch. That just misses, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Nationals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That one lifted to left. De La Cruz under this one. And he makes the catch. 1 down.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Now the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Here comes a pitch. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes. That one missed. The pitch. And he walked him.
That pitch is out.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Michael Chavis digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
There's a strike. And now it's even up. Candelario leads off first with 1 away. Bounce to the left side. And a base hit right there. Oh, he throws it away. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Jeter Downs digging in for the Nationals. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's the strike. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball there. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Robles now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center. 2
outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In the air, left field. De La Cruz drifts towards it. Makes the catch, inning over. So the Nats leave a pair, but they still lead at 3-2. We go to the top of the fifth, and at the plate for Miami, Kyle Farmer.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
The pitch. On the ground, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Out to center. Robles moving under it. Brings it in. One up, one down.
Now back.
And up next for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that's in there for strike one. And that's downstairs and outside. Bounce to the right side. Pinder. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
Now back. The catcher, Nick.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Nick Fortes went down on strikes his first time through. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2 now.
Ball.
And a ball evens the count. And another ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. High fly ball out into left center field. Dickerson in position. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Miami down in order, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now for Washington, Corey Dickerson.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Kicks and fires. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's the right fielder, Joey Meneses. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses.
Well, these Nats, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent hard contact that's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Meneses tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Next pitch is outside. Dickerson aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here, and they add to the lead. It's 5-2.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jesus Luzardo gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Edward Cabrera.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Edward Cabrera.
So digging in, Hebert Ruiz. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And the righty deals. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
Right-handed reliever. In the air, left field. Puts it away for the out.
Now the designated hitter,
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. And a strike in there. Action in the pen down there. Braxton Garrett, the left-hander, up and throwing. Ground ball right side, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second, and that's a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Next to hit for the Nats, Chad Pinder, 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And the batter now, Jeimer Candelario. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Just missed.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Man at second.
Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And now 2-2. And that one is inside. Runner at second, 2 down. De La Cruz ranges to his right, reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. It's now 5-2. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Luis Arraez.
The second baseman, Luis
Gore back to work. Arraez, an all-star a season ago, a career batting average over 300, and they traded for him earlier this year. Left-hand hitter waits. This one popped up. Downs hauls it in for the out, and there's 1 down.
The bat, number 7, shortstop.
Bobby Witt Jr., the next up for the Marlins.
Let's go, Nat. Come on. Let's go, Big Nat. All right.
This to center field. Robles settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 2.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And that one wrapped foul. Chisholm goes 5 feet 11 inches, 25 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP.
Nope.
Next offering misses. Ball 1. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits. In the air, right field. Meneses on his way over and puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Nationals 5 and the Marlins 2. And welcome back. And now, Michael Chavis.
The first baseman, Michael.
And he deals. Ball 1 there. Way high there. 2 balls, no strikes to count. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. In the dirt. Over to Cooper. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And now the shortstop, Jeter Downs. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. now 1-1. That's in there, and it's 1-2. Righty to the plate. Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball left side. Throw to first is in time. Just got him on that one.
The left fielder, number 23,
Corey Dickerson digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
First offering, and it just misses. Downs on third with 2 out. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Boots it. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 6-2.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
And now the right fielder, Joey Meneses. There's a strike. Kicks and deals. And ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 6 and the Marlins 2. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. The Fish in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
That clips the corner.
All ones the count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
So man aboard, Mookie Betts getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the ground to the left, and foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Nobody out, runner at first. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Relay to first, double play. Jorge Soler will hit next. In there for strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strike.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there, and it hits the base of the wall. Soler into second, and he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Kyle Farmer, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground, right side. Throws to first, and that'll do it. 1 left for Miami. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. The pitch. That's inside. Bullpen activity starting up now. Matt Barnes up and throwing. Okert getting loose as well. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And now it's going to be Lane Thomas. And a curve drops in for a strike. Next pitch is inside, and 1-1. Check swing, and he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now here is Chad Pinder. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the right-hander deals. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Up next for the Nationals, the third baseman,
Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Righty delivers, and that one fouled off. The pitch. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Thomas rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Johnny Cueto will take over here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And Michael Chavis will get a chance to hit. First offering misses the mark.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
There's the strike. Pinder over at second. Candelario at first. One gone. Hit weakly on the ground. Witt to second. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeter Downs. Next pitch is popped up. Fortes under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that is that. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 7 and the Marlins 2. Carl Edwards Jr. gets the call from the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Now the left fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
The left fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
The wind of the pitch. And fouled off. The wind and the pitch. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-1 is fouled off. And here it comes. And now 2-2. Got him. And 1 away.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Fortes up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Hunter Harvey up and loosening in the pen. The 1-0. Just missed.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
1 strike.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. This one smacked out to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter,
So the lineup flips over. Luis Arraez stands in. That one misses in the dirt. And a good eye there. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Bobby Witt Jr., the next up for the Marlins. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch.
Ball one. 1-0.
Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Softly hit to third. Safe at second.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a little roller to the pull side, definitely out in front of the pitch away, but it wasn't one the defense could make a play on. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one's in there. That's strike one. Two on, 2 outs.
Nope, that's a ball.
First and second, 2 down. And that's a little bit high.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
At the belt and fires. Pitch is in there, and the count is 2-2. Kicks and fires, and now it's filled up.
Full count.
Swing and a base hit. Arraez around third. Oh, the throw is wild. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Cooper in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And a pitch. And a count 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Nationals 7 and the Marlins 3. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the 8th, digging in, Victor Robles. The wind of the pitch. Cueto, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. And it's 1-1. In the air out to center. Chisholm makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Nationals, the left fielder.
Now the number 2 hitter, Corey Dickerson. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
The wide to kick the pitch. Bounce to third. Farmer fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So up next, Joey Meneses. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Now the 0-1. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he won around. Ruled a swing. Here comes a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Nationals gone in order. But they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Erasmo Ramirez. On for his 20th appearance of the year.
Now number 61.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Ramirez, 32 years old, and he's a native of Nicaragua. And the pitch. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he deals. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Chavis puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down. Now here's the Marlins DH, Jorge Soler. First pitch, and he just misses. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Hunter Harvey getting ready to go. Righty to the plate. That's a little bit low. That's in for a strike. Good eye right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Kicks and deals. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Farmer, the next to hit, takes ball 1. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. Ball game. And the Nationals bounce back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of you. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. We finna turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this will be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear, I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number 1 out the 2, they don't know where I'ma lose. I hate the struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but